What's up, my people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lily Charles, as you already know, or I'll just assume that there are new people in the building because we are always open to receiving new people in this family of ours. I am a singer, a songwriter, and a content creator based in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for engaging with this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a nice comment. All these things help the algorithm and it helps promote even this video even more. So please help your girl. Thank you. So today's video is both interesting and emotional for me because it just thinking about it just gave me some time to reflect and just be grateful for all that God has done and for how far He has brought me. So I posted a video and I was talking about how I made my first million, and someone asked me a question, and that's why I'm filming this video now. She said, I can't remember how she stated it verbatim, but let me just try and rephrase. She said, looking at the current situation of my life, even if I follow all the steps that you have mentioned, making my first million or going up the financial ladder is very, very far from me. So yes, I'm going to be sharing my experience as a person, how it has been for me and how God has helped me. Before I start this video, let me put out a disclaimer. I am not up there. Let me make you people understand. So because I am talking about finance and because I'm talking about money, I know that it's easy to believe that this girl is made. God has not even started with me yet. So just understand that I am just sharing what my experience is as I am growing, but I am not there yet. Believe me, God is just getting started with me. So yes, let's take a walk down memory lane, shall we? Okay, so I started my first job on the 11th of September 2014. And can you take a guess? Take a wild guess. What do you think I worked as? What do you think my first salary job was? It's impossible to guess. Let me just tell you, I was a laundry girl. So I was working as a laundry girl, and my first salary was 6,000 naira. My first salary was 6k. And I was so happy, I was so content, I was so fulfilled. Like my heart was literally bursting with gratitude because I was like, So I am now earning salary. I'm now a salary earner. I had a job and I was, if you know me, you know that I am a workaholic. I love to work. It was very exciting for me waking up every day and going to work. And that was the first time I went to a bank in my life, because I was also working as a delivery girl at the laundry shop and I was also running some errands. So I was always going to the bank. Whenever I went to Echo Bank then at YKC Uji, if you're familiar with Port Harcourt, you know that bank. I was always so excited standing on the ATM queue because it just opened me up to things that I had never tried before in my life. So that was the first job I did. I did it for 1 year. Then I transitioned into teaching. I was now a class teacher, and guess what? My salary increased. I started earning 10,000 naira. I think I started in September 2015, and oh my God, my joy knew no band. As somebody that is also what's the word? I love education. I am, when it comes to intellect and just knowing stuff, I am an enthusiast. I love teaching, I love learning. So when I started working as a teacher, oh my God, it gave me more opportunity to read, to become smarter, and yes, I did that one for 6 years. But after like 1 year of teaching, I started to combine with other things because, like I told you before, I am a workaholic and I feel like I can always be more. So why should I ever limit myself? I am also a culinary enthusiast. I'm not a chef, or I'm not a trained chef, but I love to cook and I love to experiment a lot with food. So I started selling dry meat. So what I used to do was, anytime I come back from work, okay, I also had people that I was taking on, teaching private lesson, and a particular family was paying me 4,000 naira. I think another family was paying me 5,000 naira, and in my head, right, I was a big girl. I was earning about 19k. I was a big girl now. What was I doing? I was doing stuff with money, but the way I was growing, I didn't expect to go that fast. So I was really thrilled. Yeah. So after work and after going for the private lesson, home tutoring that I was doing at the time, I would go to Slaughter Market. Again, if you're familiar with Port Harcourt, you know Slaughter Market. Although now they've demolished the structure that was there, and now there's the Hyper City. But there used to be Slaughter Market. If you know, if you're an OG in this River State, you know Slaughter Market. So after home tutoring, I would go to Slaughter Market to get beef and seasonings that I would use to make fry meat. So I wake up as early as 4 a.m. Then I'll fry the meat. There was this malam around my house. I would now go and bargain with him. Whatever he sold, he would take 200 naira as his own gain. So I did that for like more than 1 year, but I had to stop because it was affecting my health. If you're an OG on this channel, you should already know that I am asthmatic. And so frying that thing every morning was now beginning to tell on my health, and I had to stop. And did I stop there? Absolutely not. I started selling Zobo drinks and fruit juice at the school that I work. So whenever after school again, I'll go to Slaughter Market to buy Zobo leaf and everything that I used to prepare the Zobo. My friend even joined in. He was also teaching at another school. So every morning he would come to my house to come and count. I was doing the wholesale thing with him, then I would retail at the school where I was teaching at the time. So I did that for a while. Then my mom started doing this crayfish business. It is called Oporo around this part of the world. So I started buying from my mom. My mom was not like my wholesaler. So I would now buy the Oporo and I'll hawk it after school. After school, I'm home tutoring. I just walk around the streets of Port Harcourt. There was nothing there. I also hawked tomatoes and I also hawked money. Let me tell you why I stopped hawking. So there was one day I was hawking. I don't even know what in particular I was hawking. I think it was the Oporo and the tomato. One of my students, not even one, I think a group of my students, I passed by them, they were like, Miss Lily, Jesus. I literally wanted to open the floor and just fall inside and die. Because you know how children behave. They went to school, the next day, they were talking about the whole walking thing. It was very embarrassing for me. And I'm like, hey God, I don't come this world to come strong. I've done a lot. At least I can just take this one out. But again, as a workaholic and as somebody that likes making her own money, I was still hawking, but now I did not hawk around that environment anymore. And I was no longer doing that particular business. I think in 2019, I started selling female undies and just casual wears in different hostels. So my sister schooled in Uniport. I would go and meet her. We would carry the pound and bra that I used to sell at the time around the hostels. I would be screaming, "Things for sale, things for sale," and I was making good money. At least at the time, I was making progress. I had people that I was teaching, so I did that one on Friday evenings. After work on Friday, I run to Newport. We'll sell on that Friday evening, sell on Saturday. Then Saturday afternoon, I'll come back and go for choir rental and go to church. So during the lockdown in 2020, yes, that was when I started doing. That's when I started earning as a singer. I started doing studio BGV. And if I tell you the first amounts they paid me for a BGV, they gave me 200 naira, my dear. My friend, oh God, thinking about it now, human beings are terrible. Because thinking about it now, I'm sure that they were paying them well. But because they knew that we were naive and we were just excited about using our gift and getting paid. They paid us 200 naira. My friend and I, may her soul rest in peace. They paid us 200 naira for doing BGVs, and we later got to find out that the artist was paying the producer and he was just using us because he knew that we were naive. That's terrible. If you're such a person watching this video, change and don't take advantage of people. That's terrible. So I started doing BGV. Somehow, years down the line, I started writing songs for people, and that was when I started to make good money. Because I started writing songs for people and they started paying me. Then, basically, they started paying me. I was now following an artist around as a live BGV. I was doing backup for different artists and I was gathering my money. One of the things that helped me were some of the tips I shared in my last video. You see all those small trickles, those things that you feel like they don't amount to anything, those monies that you feel like, no, this one will save me now. I won't earn a living off this one. I won't get financial freedom off this one. Trust me, with good habits, those monies will save you. I started to save, and of course, I was getting favored. God was blessing me, opening me up to different opportunities. But my back the year, and oh God, right? Even till now, I'm still struggling with back pain because I was always standing, working too hard. I barely had time to sleep. I was always on the road, always on the move. There was a time I also started doing some jobs for people. I used to go to their houses to cook for them. They would pay me. I would go to their houses to wash their clothes and clean, and they would pay me. And I was earning money. Me, I did not care the nature of the job, provided I was not stealing. I was not doing it something that God I know was offending my God, and it was just legit making money. If you like, say I did 2 million, that's your problem. But the person you're looking at was making money, and she was growing. So yes, I feel like I'm missing out some details because it's just been a lot. All these things I'm saying, they've spanned well above 10 years or at least 11 years because this is 2025. So I did not wake up to I don't know how to explain it, but yes, all these things that I am enjoying now, even if God is just getting started with me, they are a result of years of consistent effort, years of working hard and saving and just getting better at my craft. I started doing karaoke. I started getting jobs on air gigs. That was when I started earning in dollar for the first time in my life. I started getting air gigs job on air gigs rather. I started doing live streaming and just a lot of other things that even I started even taking vocal classes and I also made money from there. So if you are at the beginning part of this story that I have mentioned, know that God is just getting started with you. I know that even if you're working hard and putting in the effort, just be patient. God is a rewarder. If you are hardworking, God will definitely reward that hard work and nothing will go to waste. So I said all of this story to encourage you and to make you understand that if you are just starting, you're done. It's on the way. It might be stressful, it might look like it is you're putting in years of work and you're not getting any return. Just understand that God will reward you and God will bless you on. Oh God, I'm getting so emotional. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Please do not give up. Thank you for staying with me to the end of the story. I have to go now so I don't cry on your screens. Subscribe, share this video to that hardworking person to encourage them to keep at it and know that God will bless them. Yes. And if you're an employer of labor, pay people their worth. If you know that people are deserving of a particular amount, don't cheat them. Don't take advantage of the fact that you know that they are gullible and they are just desperate to get a job. Pay them what they deserve. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you so much. Mwah!